Hey, you. Get on this stick.
Yo, bring it.
Choose your fighter.
Yeah. How's it going, lads?
Fight.
Bang, bang, bang.
Flawless victory.
Side Quest Arcade.
Just felt like it. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
That's an intro.
Now that's an intro. Welcome to Side Quest Arcade. I'm your host, Matt, and with me are some of my IRL friends, Twigger and Trevor. Reformed, by the way.
Hello there, butts.
That's War Hates Peace, and of course, Flint, aka Micro Manatee, the king of the manatees.
Yo! How's it going?
Oh, fucking popping out of Bryce, who you must say a couple things. Either one, nut napping, two, chewing on his pillow, or three, he's asleep. AKA, all one answer, trick question, he's fucking sleeping. He's sleeping. He's out cold.
Middle of the day, as you can see.
It's that or he's mowing his lawn. Like, we've heard that one before. Now, if you're watching on the YouTube, you will notice that for some reason my webcam is also pulling a Bryce and is asleep. So I don't know. We tried some troubleshooting, tried fucking around, but so we out here. I'm here, even though it's a picture. I'm here. I'm here for you people.
He's here.
And Brian's at camp. He's working.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's at Camp Dirt. So
yeah, well, it's pretty amazing that he works at a campsite, like making fires and s'mores and telling ghost stories and shit. That'd be a pretty cool job.
Yeah, he complains all the time about that shit. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know.
singing campfire songs, fucking kumbaya, and then
Yeah,
he comes,
dude,
he's like, "Boys, I'm so tired."
Making $30K a year, like.
We had to do
Disgusting.
Kumbaya and Cat's Cradle tonight, man. That's a lot.
Man, rough
Time.
night.
Gotta go to sleep now. 10, 12 hours.
Had to tune my guitar after that one. Holy.
Oh.
So we out here. What are you going on, Flint? What's going on with you, buddy?
Man.
I'm gonna close my door. You go right ahead.
All right. You go right ahead. You close that door. I've been good. I've been kind of relaxing, chillaxing. Last week I was fucking Mr. Fix-It under my truck. Didn't get to game a whole lot. Now I'm just kind of like, man, just want to chill. I'm in like a fantasy game mood, so I'm doing some more Total War. I've been fucking about with The Witcher. You know, maybe pulling some of that for my D&D things, but
Right, of course, the D&D,
the
DMT.
Dude, Bryce is in that shit. He's deep in.
I know. I figured, in all honesty, like Bryce is that type of guy that would like jump on it and never let go.
Yeah, he's, you know, he started out, he was timid, and now he's like, fucking, when's the next session? If you got any other ones you're doing, let me know. I'm like, all right, bro.
D&D is addictive, buddy. D&D is addictive.
I think it's because you can't do it all the time. Like, you have to fucking get everyone in a room. It's not like game where I'm just like, I'm going on Discord. Who's online? You're all online. I'm calling you right now. Impromptu sesh. But yeah, I've been chilling, doing that, looking for some shitty horror movies to watch. I don't know. I find that's fun to do.
Have you heard of this new stream service? I guess it's not new. Was it Creeper or something? Hold on.
I haven't, but you got me intrigued.
I'm gonna
I
Google.
know what you're talking about.
I type in Creeper, all I get is the Minecraft guys. So
No,
we're off to a
Shutter.
great
It's
start.
Shutter is what it is.
Shutter.
And it's like you pay whatever, $10 a month, and it's all horror movies.
Ooh.
And it's $5 a month. Or you can do annuals, $4.75 a month, or a monthly, so you can pay a little bit more. You probably get some more shit out of it. That's pretty dope. Tons of old horror movies. I don't know, probably some new horror movies too. And I guess they have like this, they call it the last drive-in or something. I don't know. Definitely up your alley. Actually, it'd be worth getting and then doing Rabbit, doing some stream shit.
Yeah, that's what I was
Pretty
kind of thinking. Like,
It's pretty legit.
These shit movies, like, they're fun to watch with people. Like, I like watching them alone because it's like a guilty pleasure, but watching with people and just like clowning on them is some of the most fun I think you can have with a movie.
Yeah. I heard some people talking about it because they wanted to watch Mandy with that Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was lit. It was great, dude. Nicolas Cage with an axe fighting evil. I'm there. Like, I'm there.
Nick Cage is the weirdest fucking actor to me because sometimes he just pulls out these amazing movies, these like sick performances, and then other times you're watching like, do you understand how acting works? Do you get it?
Sometimes, dude. Sometimes you get National Treasure, and sometimes you get National Treasure 2. I just don't know. It's out there.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, man. I remember when they were trying to make him the next big action guy. You know, like he was like the next one in line. They had him on like Con Air and shit.
Ghost Rider and fucking he was all over the place for a little while, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I can't buy it. I'm sorry, man. He's not.
And ironically enough, Keanu Reeves ended up becoming the next big action star.
Yeah, man.
Love that man, dude. I love Keanu.
I'm so excited for Cyberpunk, dude.
I know, dude. So hype. You're breathtaking. What's up, Trevor? What are you up to?
You know, before I get into that, I'd like to expand on this while we're doing hashtag ad around here. I hadn't heard Shudder before. Looking at it myself, but I've been on that a little bit of a movie grind myself. So while we're talking about horror, if you haven't heard of him, Dead Meat, the YouTube channel, dude's a god. Love him. All he does is the main thing he does that I like is he just has a kill count series. Dude just goes through and visually follows more the cinema sins kind of like path of, you know, skipping through and showing the important parts of movies, except for instead of critiquing in the sense of like, all right, this is a sin, this is a sin kind of bullshit. Dude just talks about the story and, you know, maybe some behind the scenes stuff he knows about, you know, other things going on, some continuity things with a lot of these horror series.
Yeah.
For the ones that have really long franchises, all that stuff.
Like,
but he does it in a way where it's like this perfect level of entertainment and information where he's not like film theorizing, but at the same time he's not just, I don't know, showing you, you know, a shortcut of the movie. Love him. In that, the series he's doing right now is Sleepaway Camp, which I had not heard of before. Don't judge me. I'm not a movie buff by any means, but that shit's fucked. Like, it is actually the movie came out in 1983. If you've never heard of it, encourage you to watch it. It's I don't want to say anything about it, but man, this movie has a very interesting something happen that is actually like the way they present it is kind of horrifying. I don't want to say anything more than that. It's fucked in the best way. I was super entertained by this like really low budget short movie from the 80s.
What's it called? Sorry?
Sleepaway Camp.
Okay.
Sleepaway Camp. All right, putting that one on the notes.
Yeah.
Click.
Do not watch the sequels. I mean, like a lot of horror movies, do not acknowledge that the sequels exist. Just watch the original.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a rule, unfortunately.
Scuffed, dude. Holy shit.
Like in Saw, right? That first Saw movie is actually like, oh shit, this is really good, and then they just.
Dude, that's another one where the first one was really low budget. It was you know,
well,
and then it just took off.
The whole thing is like two guys locked in a room, right? And then after that, it's just.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of other scenes revolving around it. The whole thing is not just them, but
you know what I mean, though. Like,
all the scenes are low budget. Like nothing in it required, you know, really like they could just pick a back alley anywhere, you know, some apartment anywhere. Like it nothing was really high priced by any means.
Yeah, dude. They didn't need what's his name, Fred Durst from fucking Roll Limp Bizkit. He appeared in one of the future movies, right? Like, they didn't need that. Like,
Well, a lot of the actors throughout the series, 'cause I've seen them all. A lot of the actors are just people you wouldn't recognize from anywhere else. Um,
Mark Wahlberg's
and
brother. He's in one of them.
yeah, he comes in.
I don't remember. He's like a
I think he
detective.
appears as an officer in the second one. I can't. Yeah.
He's in
Anyway.
Saw 2 through 5. I'm looking at
Fucking
the
Flint.
But
From
most of the
downtown.
cast is you can't name them. I really like the Saw series, but I recognize there's dog shit outside the first one. But I like their idea. Like, out of like the slasher genre, it did feel
I wouldn't say
really
Saw
out
is
on its own island.
I wouldn't say Saw is a slasher genre.
Yeah, but like, think
Slasher is
about
more like- I don't know if
think
it
about
like
the horror franchises.
okay.
They're
okay.
all slashers. The ones
yeah.
that do make it to be
Friday the
franchises.
13th. Friday the 13th. That's slasher.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah.
Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Slasher.
Those are the
Halloween.
big 3.
Yeah.
Those are the big 3.
Yeah, I would say
Saw
it's like Saw and
Texas
Hellraiser.
Chainsaw.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw too.
Hellraiser's weird, man. Some of those movies.
Oh, they're
Some
all
of those
terrible.
movies-
First one again,
Oh,
same thing.
yeah.
First one's great,
Yeah.
and then the other ones are all terrible.
There was a YouTube video. I just stumbled upon it. It's like, what the hell happened to Hellraiser? And like one of the directors of one of the last movies, it was whatever Hellraiser 7 or whatever Hellraiser 8, one of those shows. He actually left a comment on the video saying, "Yeah, we literally filmed 7 in a weekend, dude. Like in a weekend, 3 days they filmed this movie. You know what I mean? Like."
They made it to
Just make sure.
9 movies on Hellraiser, bruh. 9.
Really?
9? What
I-
the fuck, dude? Like,
Dude, they just.
whatever,
I mean, Saw made it to 8. I guess. I don't know. Have you
Saw
seen the
made it
newest
to
one,
8.
Trevor? Yeah, they made one in 2017 called Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen-
I've seen it.
I think I saw the
didn't
first
like it.
3. I don't know. After a while, I definitely fell off the Saw band. I remember.
I've seen them all.
I
but
you know what's
it
funny?
falls off.
Yo, actually, kind of a funny story because the Saw movies were coming out when I was like in middle school / high
Yeah.
school. I remember someone had a fake ID to get people into the theater. Because we were all 14, 15, and the movie was rated R, right? You actually needed an adult to go with you. And someone had a fake ID. And our theater didn't care as long as there was one adult, right? So it's like, fuck, whatever.
We did the same shit except for their policy at the theater in my local town was you had to be 18 to get or 17 or 18 to get the ticket.
Yeah.
That's all that mattered. So like I had my dad buy us the tickets, and then me and my friends would just go, and we'd be good to go.
Yeah.
They wouldn't question once you got in the door.
Another thing we would do is like, because our town was pretty small, but if we went to like Victoria or Nanaimo, we'd buy a ticket for another movie and we just go into that theater.
Oh yeah, see, yeah. Great place. I mean, now at least around me, like all the theaters got like assigned seating, so like you ain't going to a
Yeah,
fucking
you
premiere
can't-
for anything without it. But
You can't do that
But,
unless it's like a smaller, like it's been out for a while. Then you can. Do that.
yeah, highly encourage checking out that sleepaway camp. The ending's terrifying. And also that YouTube channel, 100% for horror fans. This guy is a godsend. I mean, like he's not unknown. Dude's got like 3 million subs, but
Right. Good for him.
he his content is so
Oh.
good.
Flint just freaked out. What was that about, Flint?
Oh.
I just saw you.
Sorry.
I saw you. I saw you.
Hellraiser actually made it to 10, and they just released one last year. I was.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! 10 movies.
Yeah, but think about it. Like all the other franchises, like have about
Jason,
that.
yeah.
Like Halloween.
Jason,
How many Halloween movies are there?
There's
Jason.
a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Halloween. Yeah. Halloween is Michael Myers, right? They just made a new one, actually. Yeah, they did. With Jamie Lee Curtis, brought her back and everything.
Yeah.
So,
So there are. Hold on. There are 11. Wait, no, there's more.
There's 12,
Halloween
12,
or-
12 Friday the 13th, and Halloween. I
That
think
sounds
is
right.
at Halloween is at 4, 5, 6.
I
7, 8,
think
9, 10.
at
No,
one
it's not
point
11.
I had seen all the Jason movies. I don't remember though. Like Jason Goes to Space and shit. Like
I think I've seen them all too. I think I've seen all the Halloweens.
maybe not like the most
Um,
recent one of Friday the 13th. But
I will say the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise is like what I've seen the least of by a mile.
First couple are good. Freddy's hilarious, dude. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Like, you just funny.
Yeah. The first like I'm gonna say first 3 are actually like decent movies, and then it goes.
Johnny Depp's in one of them.
He's in the first one. I actually have
Yeah.
I have the pack. Yeah, I have the DVD pack. of
Oh,
all of
okay,
them.
okay.
Yeah.
That was funny. It's fun to see a young Johnny Depp, and his head like explodes because he's like deaf or something. I don't
Dude,
remember.
he was having a wet dream and he got fucking sucked into his bed dick first.
Yeah, dude. Dick
Unlucky.
first.
Unlucky.
Dude? You hate to see it. Like,
Hate to see it happen, you know.
Yeah, dude. That was funny. I love those. Yeah.
I love how unapologetically bad horror movies can be. Like, they just released a shitty movie and they're like, yeah, it sucks dick. You still gonna fucking watch it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like, I don't know why. What is people's fascination with horror movies and how low budget they are, and everyone just sees, or not everyone, I shouldn't say that, but like enough people see them where they just keep making them. You know, that's a whole nother topic I think we could talk about. We're still on like, how was your week? Like,
Dude, yes. Well, all right, I'll wrap that part of it up.
sure.
So, this week, we'll be looking at I slept on as a big Borderlands fan, I still slept on the Tales of Borderlands series. Because I don't like Telltale, and I didn't realize that the story had actual plot in it that was pertinent to the main story. I thought it was just like an alternative story, like in the world of Borderlands, Telltale made this story.
Yeah.
And because like I think that's what The Walking Dead is.
I believe so.
I tried to play The Walking Dead one, and that's what turned me off with that
Fair enough.
studio.
Fair
But
enough.
I recently, played the new DLC for Borderlands. Realized a certain someone is no longer with us, and realized, wait, this plot matters. You can't buy it on Steam anymore. I just watched a 10-hour gameplay video on YouTube, just front to back. Watched like the whole thing in 24 hours, dude. It was so good.
Yeah.
I was actually I'm thankful that I held off for so long, because Borderlands 3 is right around the corner, and we just had this DLC drop.
Yeah.
But like I played most of the DLC that just dropped. Then I went and watched Tales from the Borderlands, and I was like, wait, that's Vaughn! I didn't even realize. I didn't know that guy existed. And then I came back and I was like, oh shit, I missed all this. God damn it.
Yeah. I'm currently playing through the first one with my brother, and then we're going to play the second one. And if we have time, we'll play I don't really care about the pre-sequel that much, but there is some real cool shit in it.
Yeah, there actually is. I
Yeah,
slept on the pre-sequel so hard, even after beating it once. And like, I don't know, like 3 months ago or so, I did the full playthrough again. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This is actually sick. I think at the time I didn't like it because the gameplay was so different, and so many of the characters were different.
Yeah.
But it's actually so fucking good. So I did that. Outside of that, the usual Smite grind. I just when I think I'm out, it pulls me back in.
I know, dude. Once in a while, dude. I was so scared that Ymir was gonna win this 2v5. I was like, fuck, no, I cannot afford that shit. And I know, because it's a Guardian, I'm gonna fucking get it. Like, I just got the Ares one. Don't do this to me, Hires. And I think Baron was announced the winner.
Yeah,
so
Baron won.
We out here because I don't care about Baron.
Honestly,
I played Baron one time in ranked. I got like the support guy wouldn't trade me mid, and he'd asked for me to get Baron, and then he was like, actually I don't want to play mid, like last minute. I was like, okay, fuck you, I guess I'm mid. Never played Baron before, right? Went 9-3. I was like, God, this god is fucking easy, and this god is fucking broken.
He's not easy mid because his clear is so bad, but like he's such a fun like support character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I built him like Lotus Crown, fucking Voidstone, dude. Like,
yeah. And
then like Bancrofts for damage. That's it.
Yeah. You'll fucking frag.
And then like a Spear of Magus, and just like, all right, time to frag out, right? Like heal everybody and ta-da. Like, still
Give those
does a
protections,
fuckload.
do the damage, pull the
Yeah,
CC.
dude.
You got so much CC.
Like
But-
all I did was safe clear mid. I didn't do any like I
Oh yeah.
didn't even
That's all
matter.
yeah.
Didn't even
Don't step up
matter.
in
I was
front.
like, all right, mid carry, 9 kills, like whatever. Snake. Eat this snake.
Yeah. I wanted Ymir to win because I like Ymir more, and
I
he
agree.
was the first god I got diamond. I literally didn't play any of the other gods until I got Ymir diamond.
Bro, separated.
Dude, OG
I
separated.
know the lore, dude. I know the lore.
Hell yeah.
Trevor, for those who don't know, Trevor used to only play Ymir. And he would put up his wall in front of things. And he would literally say, separated.
And just arena main, just throwing down the wall. It was the worst gameplay ever, but man, it was
Who
fun.
cares, dude? Everyone, when you first start Smite, a little shit like that, and it's, oh man, it's great. It's
Exactly.
Great.
But
If I
man,
could go
I'm gonna be
back and
real.
live them season 2 glory days, oh man, the dream.
Dude, can you imagine if we knew all we knew now, and then we went back to like season 2? God, the freelo, holy shit!
I don't know, dude. I don't want that. I just want to relive it. I just want to be I want to be a beginner day 1 launch season 2. That'd be the
Dude,
fucking
wait.
dream.
Back when you're renting gods with favor, those days?
Absolutely, dude.
Hell yeah!
Buying a god, even like, oh man, buying
Man.
like Poseidon, and you're like, fuck yeah, Poseidon, and it's like, why'd you buy a D tier god? It's like, I don't even care, dude. Like,
How the fuck does Jean Kui work? I don't understand what the fuck this guy does.
how come I just
I
got
remember
blown the
that.
fuck up? Yeah.
What happened?
But I wanted Ymir to win. I didn't like Ymir's skin. I'm gonna be real. But Baron skin was pretty pog. I'm not upset about it. I didn't vote though. I didn't vote. I didn't want to vote against Ymir, but if I was gonna vote, it was gonna have to go that way. I'm gonna be real. That skin sucked.
Understandable.
But then Bryce and I stayed up to 6 in the morning playing some good old Smite, and I suspect that's why he's missing right now and chewing on a pillow or something.
He woke up,
but this morning
to like tell us he wasn't.
yeah, no, he
coming.
woke. He was up. I don't.
He was
I don't know what the hell he
texting
did.
nonsense, but yeah.
Then I watched Brooklyn's Finest today. Trying to catch up on some of the really good movies that I haven't seen yet.
Is that a personal
Actually,
attack?
fantastic.
Is that a personal attack?
I mean, it could be. Do you want it to be?
I don't know.
Fucking could
Do
be.
you want it to be, Daddy? But Flint, have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
All right, put it down on the list. You're gonna want to watch it.
Fucking
It's
getting a big one.
It's I thought it sat on my list for a while because I thought it was gonna be like another just generic kind of like cop drama or thriller kind of movie, and it was actually kind of that, but it's also completely different from what I thought it was. The movie kind of lulls you into just enjoying it, and you kind of don't pay attention, and then you get to the end, and you're just like, "Oh, what the fuck!"
Right.
All right, now I know I've heard this movie's name so many times. I get it now. I've been having that moment a lot recently,
see.
trying to catch up on all these movies. That's been really nice.
I saw. It's not like a great movie, but I saw the new Sherlock Holmes: Game of Shadows with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. That was pretty good.
I thought you were about to say the Sherlock movie with Will Ferrell. I was about to lose my shit, bro. Oh my god.
No, I didn't see that.
I hope not. I hope not.
Oh man, no, I did not see that movie. No, don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
think you'd be with us anymore. I don't know anybody who's seen it.
Matt has left the call.
But how about you, Matt? What's been going on this week?
Yeah.
How's your week, bud?
Give me a sec.
F.
Punch that. Mic.
Oh, I just sneezed. I just muted my mic, but I had to sneeze. My bad. I didn't want the people to hear that loud. What have I been doing? Let me think. Honestly,
So-
not much. Honestly, not much. I was pretty stoked on this Banjo reveal for Smash Brothers because I love Banjo.
Oh yeah.
And,
God, that happened this week too. What a week! Holy.
it's been a crazy week, dude. So like, low key was like, fuck. I really wish Microsoft would grow a pair and release those for Steam.
I mean, even if they don't, Xbox's new streaming platform
That's
or
true.
game streaming like I'm 100% buying the Xbox Game Pass. Like it is out of the question at this point.
I got to see what's on it, but yeah.
Even their
But-
current list, there's like 4 or 5 like story games I've never played that I really want to play.
Fair
And we're
enough.
talking like right now it's like what, $5 a month? I think it's $1 a month
It's
right
cheap.
now.
It's cheap.
And then full price is going to be 10 a month. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
like-
it's a good deal.
It is like Ubisoft's like, you guys want to play Uplay Plus? I'm like, no. Stupid.
What I want to play one of the 10 Assassin's Creed games that you
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
Holy fuck.
Hey, do you want to play shit, guys? Do we have any games we
Rayman?
can put on here?
You want to play Rayman?
Yeah. Hell no. And then who else announced their streaming? Oh, I mean, like Origins had theirs, but I have never given a shit about that. Honestly, Origins, like, I respect them for doing it because I think they did it before anybody else. But- Man, you put out a new Plants vs Zombies. How about I just buy that and never buy anything else again? Because Battlefield put me to sleep now. Because even though I pretty much own them all, it's regrettable, and I just buy them when they're $5 on Humble Bundle. But everything else on that platform sucks. Somehow, then Microsoft sneaks in and is like, "Hey, so remember how every convention you've been to in the past couple of years, for some reason you've seen the Xbox Game Pass everywhere, and you've wondered why? Well, here's why.
Just drop the bomb on us, man.
Honestly, I was really hoping that eventually they do this because there are some games before the Game Pass that you could already play on PC.
Yeah.
But I've been waiting for the full conversion. Like, just fucking send it, dude. Like, you guys can make so much money.
I think
um,
with how Banjo is being so happily and positively recepted on Twitter and Twitch and everywhere, I think that Microsoft not only will push for a new game, but I think that the original, because they already have an updated like remix version of them for the 360, I think that they will push them towards the live pass for PC and all that shit. The Microsoft,
Yeah,
whatever.
that'd be
I think
sick.
it'll happen, and if that does happen, like fuck, I need more Banjo in my life, boys. Like you, I have both those games on N64 still, dude. Like I love those games, man. But
Dude, speaking of OG, you see that the Spyro games are coming to the Switch?
really, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was announced.
I think
which-
I have those on my PS4. So we'll
see, I don't have PS4, so I was like, I mean, now we got we've had Crash Bandicoot on there.
Yeah, Bandicoot.
So now we have Spyro coming. Now I just need my boy Croc.
Croc, dude. Croc, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. Other than go ahead, Flint. Go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say everyone's been positive about Banjo, but they've been disrespecting my man Dragon Quest Hero.
Yeah, can we talk about this? I was telling these guys before we were recording. Okay, listen. I actually got the numbers. I got the numbers. Okay.
Mhm.
The new Dragon Quest, it's on Switch, right? Guess how many units it sold? The Dragon Quest 11 or whatever.
No idea.
Yeah.
76 million units. It's one
Oh,
of
is
the
that
top.
all?
It's one of the top selling Switch games ever.
Jesus.
Look, it's not Breath of the Wild, I get that. But the thing is, Dragon Quest is insanely popular in Japan. Just because it's not popular here just means that y'all Westerners can suck a dick. Because Roy and Marth were also not popular here, and they put them in the game. Now all of a sudden, y'all are solid, super into Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
God
you y'all
damn.
them. You y'all them,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm giving them the hot y'all, dude.
Yeet.
That-
Me and Flip, you and me went to Japan. You see Dragon Quest shit anywhere at
Oh,
all? Like,
only everywhere. Only
everywhere
we went.
everywhere. The fucking slimes are everywhere. They fucking love Dragon.
Dude, they had Dragon Quest VR, dude. That shit was lined up. We had to go. Dragon Ball was in the back corner. No one was at Dragon Ball. Everyone was doing fucking
No one-
Dragon
well,
Quest.
we found out real quick why no one was doing Dragon Ball.
You had to fucking commit. That was the
Well,
problem. Weak as fuck.
figured, fuck it. Like, let's go. Like, and we got, dude, that guy who runs that fucking part is living his best life. Like, let's be real here.
Oh, that man IRL cosplaying Goku. He was like, you gotta actually. He was not accepting any half-assed
Not
kamehamehas. It was like you had to plant your fucking feet and it had to come from your
Stance.
fucking core. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
but yeah.
The blast, everything, dude. That and wearing a suit, looking fly the whole time.
Clap, man. But yeah, they're all about Dragon Quest. You know, there's just some shit that they're into. It's like that fucking Gundam game that was in every arcade known to man.
Yeah.
Couldn't find Street Fighter some days, but it was like, no, we got 16 Gundam boxes. Don't worry, guys. Like, oh,
Hey,
okay.
Flynn, I found Third Strike in the dingy corner next
Next to the
to spiders.
all the used ashtrays. Yeah, but we can play Gundam game and we don't know how that works.
Yeah,
Fucking
with
line
the
up the
weird
door.
fucking, I don't know, fuck it.
Yeah. So just let Japan be happy was the fucking moral of
Yeah.
the story.
So the point is, yeah, they put in this Dragon Quest Hero, and okay, if you don't like it, that's fine. But Japan's pretty fucking stoked on it. So fuck you, They put Banjo
fuck
for
you.
you. Fuck you, dude. I need another beer. I don't want to get up.
Okay. You getting up now?
No.
You actually
In a
getting
bit.
it? Okay.
No. I gotta talk about my week. What else did I play? I played a little bit of Smite. Sobek is just a fun character. Sobek is a fun character. I will say that. Because you can just tail whip people, and that is fun.
Dude, Sobek's my boy. I haven't
Yeah.
played him in a
Oh,
quick
I
minute.
am gonna say though, if anyone here is actually like, can you like write to me on Twitter or at least in Discord or somewhere? Because I need to know if it's worth picking up because I kind of want to play it, but I don't want to spend that much money on a game that I don't know if I'll like because it's still like $80 or $70, whatever. And still waiting for Monster Hunter Icebreaker. I think it comes out in August or September. So we out here. That's it.
All right.
I'm done.
If
go
if
ahead.
you may, okay. I would like to call back on this week with E3 just happening. I know we already discussed E3.
Do you have
not
Trevor,
us, but
Trevor, do you have a list of games and news that people might have missed when it comes to E3?
you know what? Hold on. Let me get my wallet.
My wallet.
What?
Why
Yeah,
does he need his
Yeah,
wallet?
it's right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna mail it to you right now. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
DM me your address real quick.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Okay.
it. Here.
All right, I'm gonna go get stamps. Oh,
I'm
wait,
typing,
stamp-
guys.
no.
I'm not just slapping my keyboard. I'm typing. This is my address.
But
Okay, there you go.
I'm sure you got it now, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, yeah, mail system's pretty efficient. All right, so I know Bryce and Flint already went over some E3 stuff, but Matt and I weren't there, and let's be honest, we're pretty nice. We're pretty fresh, if I do say so myself.
Oh,
Am I
thanks,
right?
buddy.
Am I right?
Thanks, buddy. Thanks
So,
for saying I'm
with
fresh.
that said, I'd like to get a top 3 out of all of us. 3, 4, whatever
Ooh.
fucking number you want to use. Games that we gave a shit about coming out of E3. Now, I know we got a list here. So, for a little recap, I'll go first, give you guys a second to kind of skim through. Top 3 for me-ish. I don't know how many I'm going to pick here. Luigi's Mansion 3, hype. I don't care what anyone says. I'm assuming no one's saying anything but good things. The only thing I'm worried about is the multiplayer because Nintendo and their promises of multiplayer, who the fuck knows what's going to happen? Because hey, Smash is online.
Get fucked.
Um,
Thanks for the $20, idiot.
Honestly. So I think Luigi's Mansion, even offline, is going to be really fun. That's an OG classic for me. I played the shit out of that growing up on the GameCube. So I'd love to have a sequel to that. I really enjoy it. I know Luigi's Mansion 2 came out, but I didn't have a DS at any point, so never played it. Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'm really hesitant on including it in this list.
Mm,
The it this is gonna be a big hit or a big miss.
Sword Shield, dude.
Yeah.
Not every Pokemon that I love is. So fuck it.
dude, as soon as they said we're taking that national dex out, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm buying this game anymore. Dead ass. Like,
Oh, I can't get Pinsir. Fuck you.
no, you'll get Pinsir. Don't worry, you will. Because they're late.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Let's do
Oh,
our
you
three
guys-
games,
dude,
I'll pop
hold
off
up.
later. I'll pop off after.
sure.
Well,
Sure, but Flint, I just want to say I forgot you guys can't see me on camera, but I put my hand above my head to make the pincer.
oh.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh, pincer. Like, wow, what a wasted opportunity. Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good.
All right.
I'm not including Borderlands 3 because that's a fucking given, and that wasn't announced here. And I think I'm gonna go a little off the chains here, and I'm going to say that not as one game, but a few games like Deathloop look really good. Like some of these indie titles. There's that one I keep forgetting what it was called. The Way of the World or something. The one with the deer. That one looked fucking sick. There's like all these indie games that seem really simple in their graphics, but really beautiful, or just had a good concept. Like the Deathloop one, I don't know if you guys remember, is literally the one where you have that just that omnipotent view of like an apartment, and it's just a guy stuck in a death loop where somebody keeps killing his wife over and over, and he's trying to get out of it.
Right.
That I'm excited for a lot of those types of games that got announced. I think a lot of them are going to be in the Xbox Game Pass, which is super sick. But if they're not, I'm still interested in getting them. Halo Infinite is not going to my list because who knows what the fuck. What they showed, while cool, while a nice confirmation, I guess. I mean, we knew that game was coming out. We knew it was going to be called. So I don't know, I guess, what they really confirmed. But I don't give a shit until they start showing some gameplay mechanics or anything. Like, they got to tell us what the hell's up before I'm going to give a shit. I don't want to get my hopes up.
Understandable.
That's me.
Okay.
But I'm passing on you.
All right. I was scrolling through while you were letting the people know. I'm gonna list off some ones that I think were kind of like slept on. Wolfenstein Youngblood, I think is gonna be fucking amazing. I have thoroughly enjoyed the other Wolfenstein games that id and Bethesda have released. I think it's gonna be a quality fucking game. Just because you can't play as BJ doesn't mean the game's not gonna be fucking solid. I think they've done a really good job here, just based off the trailer and the gameplay that I saw.
Yeah.
I'm late on the Wolfenstein hype train, but guess what's on the Game Pass?
Oh,
Dude.
got him! Gotta buy it now. Gotta buy it now.
Gotta buy it now.
That one I'm really looking forward to. Vampire Bloodline Masquerades 2.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
That's quality.
That's
The only thing that's held me back from really fully enjoying that game is the graphics now are just terrible. They're just not good. It's noticeably bad to play the first one. So seeing where this one goes, I'm down. I'm really looking forward to the new Contra game. I think that's gonna be fun.
Contra, yeah.
It's a twin stick shooter, so it's not as much as OG Contra, but those games are actually quite fun. I have the original one on NES. I play it all the time.
Dude, up, down, left, right, BA. Start.
Hell yeah, brother. That's the only way to beat that bitch. Obviously Cyberpunk. I think
I was gonna say Cyberpunk.
But we don't have gameplay. That's my thing.
You're breathtaking.
Dude,
There's so many.
They've released
games
Trevor.
like that.
They've released
Trevor.
a demo though. They've released a demo.
You're
Oh, they did.
breathtaking.
Yeah.
You're breathtaking.
So like reviewers have had a
That's
copy,
it.
and they said
That's
like
it.
their only complaint was like guns didn't do as much damage as they thought they would, which I kind of figured.
My only complaint is there's not enough Keanu Reeves.
That's fair. I'm gonna skip Borderlands 2 because I think that's probably like I can't
We know about it. We've
yeah,
talked about it.
we knew about that.
Borderlands 2 is out in like 2012, dude.
Yeah. Oh, you got me there. And Outer Worlds is my last one. I'm super fucking pumped for Outer Worlds. I think that game's gonna be sick as fuck. Obsidian's the one making it. If you don't know them, they made Fallout New Vegas, which is by far my favorite Fallout. So I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
I need to see more in that game too. I am not sold. Based on the history of these devs.
Okay.
Confirm it.
So let me just say I'm very disappointed that neither of you have pointed out Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean,
man,
honestly, that did look beautiful.
Game of the year. Like, let's just be clear.
You're memeing on it, but the graphics actually were sick.
Sure, it's a tech demo. Let's just be real.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's hey, look what we can do. Some dude made it in a weekend. It's a side.
I'm
project.
surprised you didn't. Your meme game wasn't going to be Battletoads.
Yo, low key almost said Battletoads, just so we're clear. Like, actually, no. Trevor wanted me to pick 3. I'm just gonna say it. I only fucking need 1. That's fucking Phantasy Star Online 2, bitches. Y'all don't even know.
I should have seen this coming.
Hold up. I slapped my table right now. Hold up. Slap it again.
Easy.
There has never listen. You guys, the only time I wrote to these guys in our little Facebook messaging was when that game was announced. I was so fucking hyped. Because listen, if you played Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 back in the day, either on the Dreamcast, the greatest console of all time, or the Nintendo GameCube, a contender for greatest console of all time. Y'all know those. You played those games back then? Oh, fuck, they were so addicting and they were great and they fucking blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, people said, hey, in Japan, Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming out. And Sega has confirmed it's coming to the West. And we were like, fuck yes. Can't wait to play it. And every year, it wouldn't come out. And every year, Sega said, guess what? It's coming to the West. And every year, people went, no, it's not. Stop. You know, they were Hawkeye. They were like, don't hurt me. Don't give me hope. You know what I mean? Don't give me hope. And here we are, fucking like 8 years later. Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming to the West, baby. We out there. We getting it day one, baby. I am playing I'm quitting everything. I'm quit SideQuest Arcade. I quit my job. This is what I'm doing. Fucking full time. Y'all don't even know how pumped I am for this fucking game. I've been looking it up, getting all the Japanese to English translation, the lore, the strats. I'm in it, man. I'm in it to win it. We out here. It's fucking dope. I can't wait to play it. That's it. That's my fucking 3 games. Listen, Phantasy Star Online. That's it. That's my 3 picks, Trevor. We out here. 1, 2, 3.
I feel it, brother.
Yeah. Also, Cyberpunk looks dope. A couple other games look pretty dope. But that's my pick. That's it.
Hell yeah.
So I'm saying, man, this is what was weird to me, because Bryce was saying last week it was a really slow E3 and not a lot of cool shit was announced. And I was like, bro, this is the single player's fucking wet dream E3. There are so many good RPGs coming out, fucking handheld, like Switch games are solid. Nintendo had a solid year. It's gonna be good. You got plenty to fucking go through in 2020. You'll be fine. Late 2019, 2020. I think a lot of game devs were like, oh, yeah, people are still like, we're not just going to do BRs until we die. Like, we can still make single-player games. People play them.
Yeah, dude, we can still make Microsoft Flights.
We can still make it. People will play it. Fuck. Yeah. That's, that, and I'm fucking over the moon about this year's E3. I'm always looking for good RPGs to play. The problem is finding time for them.
Oh, also, shout out to the Toronto Raptors. Just wanted to...
Yeah, hold on. I want to throw that back out, too, because on Twitter, everyone was sucking Kawhi Leonard's dick like the game that they were supposed to win in Toronto. And then fucking I woke up the next day from Game 6, and no one said a fucking word on the TL. Where'd all the fucking Toronto fans go? They won the fucking championship. Get out there.
It's true, dog. It's true, dog.
What the fuck?
It's true, dog.
Everyone was just like...
Bandwagoning, that's why.
Yeah. We've talked about that before. We've talked in the group chat. Fuck, I hate bandwagoners, bro. but whatever.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, you know who made me laugh? Fucking Skip Bayless. I know we're not a sports podcast. You guys probably ain't about that sports ball life, but he's a commentator. They have their own podcast called Undisputed, him and Shannon Sharp. And Skip Bayless I guess he's a San Antonio Spurs fan, which is where Kawhi Leonard's from. And he's so fucking salty that Toronto won the championship. He won't call Kawhi Leonard by name. And he's fired out like 30 tweets. He's like, number 2 shouldn't have got the championship, and he shouldn't have got the MVP.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Every reply is, say his name, old man. Fucking say it. He's getting clowned. It's so good. He's on fucking like Suicide Watch or something. Cause he can't fucking he's so mad that his dude left his team to go fucking play and win a championship with the team.
Yeah, dude.
How mad?
So speaking of winning and not winning in this case, unlucky Boston. Unlucky.
Maybe that's why Bryce didn't come on. He didn't want to get clowned.
That's true. That's probably it.
That's all right, write it down. We'll make sure we title this episode appropriately.
Boston DooDoo.
Hell yeah. Unlucky though, but I mean, hey, at least they did better Tampa Bay.
True. Man.
Bryce, I ain't throwing you that far under the bus. You're good.
Cooper was coming for Boston, man, on Twitter. High skill shot Cooper was like, fuck you. But watching Brad Marchand cry in the board, like in his on the bench, that made me a little happy. I'm not gonna lie, as a Habs fan, I was kind of like, oh yeah, show me more of that. That's man, I might have found a new king.
10-hour loop.
10-hour loop. Brad Marchand crying. Oh, fuck, giving it back like they did to Vancouver, you know.
No kidding.
Yeah. All right. I want to yell about Pokemon for 5 minutes. We can move on to other things.
Circle back.
Go ahead, Flynn. Go ahead.
Circling back. All right. Game Freak. They have whenever Nintendo releases a big game, they have a Treehouse presentation, generally after a Nintendo Direct or something, where they actually just sit down and play the games, talk to the devs and whatever. And they had Game Freak on to talk about Sword and Shield while they were going through some gameplay. And they said, yeah, we got this new service called Pokemon Home, and it's like Pokemon Bank, basically. You can put all your Pokemon from all your games into Pokemon Home, and you can pull them out as needed. And everyone was like, cool. And then he went on and go, yeah, but thing to note is we're not doing the National Pokedex in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and we're not even going to code like a whole bunch of Pokemon into the game because we're not going to do it anymore. There's too many Pokemon. So unlucky if your Pokemon is not selected for Sword and Shield, but we're going to have a curated list now for Sword and Shield and going forward for every new game to give a better story experience. And people are fucking pissed. They're so mad. And I'm one of them.
Dude, gamers are entitled.
No, I wouldn't be mad if they had a real fucking reason. No. I wouldn't be mad if they had a real reason. I hear you. I know you're trolling. I'm
trolling.
No, here's what happened. Okay, they said, listen,
lay it down.
They're like, there's 2 reasons for this, and we're very serious, by the way, because we're Game Freak and we don't release these games every year. But first reason is balance. You know, just like Pokemon battle balancing, it's too hard now. There's too many Pokemon. It's impossible to balance. These motherfuckers made Mega Rayquaza. They can eat my ass when it comes to balancing. All right.
You gave Mewtwo motherfucking 2 megas. Like,
yeah. Get out. You don't care about balancing. Rayquaza, one of the best legendaries in the game. Better fucking make him Mega. Even better now. He's too good. Yeah, fuck that. They don't give a shit about balancing. And if they did care about balancing, they wouldn't be putting the entire Kanto Pokedex in the fucking new game. But you're sure shit they're fucking gonna. They're gonna do it. Okay? Because they already got the models rendered from fucking Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. They don't have to fucking do any work. Right?
That's true.
Reason 2, well, I think it was like a multiple reason, but the first part of it was like, we don't want to make these HD renders of every single Pokemon. It's like it eats up too many resources. Okay, we're just small. multi-billion-dollar company, Game Freak. We too many resources getting.
We're just a little indie company, bro.
Just a little indie company, okay? But here's the problem with that particular statement, okay? They're still using the 3D sprites from Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. And if you don't believe me, fucking go load up a Pokemon X and Pokemon Y game save, pick a Pokemon, and play that next to the fucking animations from Let's Go Pikachu. And you tell me they're not the same fucking thing, okay? They're Control-C, Control-V into the next goddamn game.
Pissed off Flint is my favorite Flint, like, actually.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Riled
this-
up
this
Flint.
energy.
Let's go, Flint. Let's
Yeah.
go. Send it
Yeah,
home.
fucking Game Freak, you're too fucking lazy to fucking make new animations. And you know what? 800 Pokemon? That's a lot of Pokemon. You're right. But you can't say, oh yeah, man, it's too hard to copy and paste this shit from a fucking 3DS game to a Switch game, so we're not gonna do that anymore. And we're gonna curate the experience. Like, bitch, you curated every experience! Okay? I couldn't catch motherfucking Sudowoodo in fucking Ruby and Sapphire. You didn't see me getting mad about it, but you still put him in the game. You still wrote the code, made him a little fucking Pokedex entry. Okay? There's people that have been porting Pokemon between games for 15 goddamn years without a problem, and now all of a sudden you're like, well, that's a little too hard. Can't really do that anymore. Balancing issues, even though we've been transferring Pokemon, for years and years, and it's never been a problem. Now, all of a sudden, we can't fucking do it. Fuck you. Try harder, okay?
Ooh, try harder.
Try harder. Don't give me this please understand horse shit. Fucking, you make a game whose entire basis is catch them all, and then you go, now we're just gonna catch some of them now. Fuck you. Okay?
Pokemon,
Absolutely not.
Catch some of them. Oh, you.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Yeah.
Rings right off the tongue, like.
Or make the fucking new Pokemon so much more fun to play with that I don't want to fucking use my old ones. There you go. That's the fucking problem. Right there. But yeah, if you're making a fucking collection game, and this hurts the casual players the most. Like, they're trying to spin it like they're doing this because the competitive scene's mad. Dude, fucking the competitive scene is region locked to the fucking local decks for a year anyway. Okay? They can't use fucking Mega Rayquaza until a year's up. And then they bring in all the bullshit legendaries. But for that year, they're just using the Galar decks or the fucking Hoenn decks or the Sinnoh decks. They don't give a shit. It's the casual players that are like, yeah, man, I've had this pincer since like Fire Red and Leaf Green. He's not very good, but he's like my little pincer buddy, and I just kind of like pour him between games so that I'm always playing with my little friend. Okay?
Don't use one of my favorite Pokemon against me.
It just, man, it was in my mind because of the earlier conversation.
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay. You know what? So that's all I gotta say about that. Fucking Game Freak. You're looking at these casual players and saying, yeah, fuck you, man. We're gonna tell you how you can have your experience, and then on top of that, it seems like their thing now is to put a gimmick in every game. I was down for Mega Evolutions, but now they're doing this Dynamaxing thing, and they're like, what if we could make your Pokemon but bigger? And you're telling me that's where all the fucking resources went. You got your guy fucking copying, pasting models over from X and Y, and they're like, well, hold on there, champ. We gotta make this sheep Pokemon bigger. That's
Do you see that zoom tool?
yeah. Just bigger, okay? We don't need that shit. You could have just made the region with no bullshit gimmicks like, yeah, man, they just like to throw hands. They just like to battle. They don't have a special ability. They just like to battle, man. They're just fucking Pokemon trainers. They're all Scottish. So they just like to throw hands. Fuck.
I would be okay with the fucking Zoomy boys for like the new raid system, the co-op raid shit.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. If I had giant something, that's fine. But in the rest of the game, that's such a boring mechanic in my mind. Like, I don't give a shit about this.
No.
Also, logistically, none of this makes sense. I mean, not on like just making them bigger, but the stadiums and all that shit. It's just like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I'm not sitting front
Hello?
row if there's a 17-foot tall fucking Gyarados making little hydrogen bombs in front of me.
He's 17 feet tall already.
That's true, yeah.
I mean,
the only reason I'm looking forward to is I'm going to make my Wailord bigger. Because Wailord is confirmed in the game. That's the only thing.
that'd be so troll. Like I feel like his hitbox just is like gonna clip out of the stadium.
Yeah, dude.
If you
Probably.
I was just
what
thinking
would they do?
Wailord's confirmed biggest Pokemon, correct?
Yeah, I think
I
like
thought so.
some of the legendaries might be bigger, but
Yeah. Okay. Not
but, like-
excluding legendary or excluding legendary.
yeah. Well, hold on. No, apparently fucking Steelix is bigger.
Oh, okay, Steelix. yeah.
Felix, really?
Oh no. Hold on. Wailord is the biggest confirmed. Wailord's the biggest out of all the legendaries too. Actually,
Oh shit.
bigger than Mega
Wailord's
Rayquaza.
fucking
What
huge,
the fuck,
dude. He's,
dude?
he's thick, dude.
Could you imagine fishing like on a fishing boat? Fucking Wailord just boom, fucking breaches
Dude,
the
I got-
surface. Like
You got that
whoa.
motherfucking super rod. You're like, let's go, baby.
No.
But yeah, all of a sudden, just the wave, because like as the thing's coming out of the water, it just like goes up, like ooh, like the wave around it just fucking. You'd be like, what the fuck, right? Like,
Exactly. But man,
this ain't no Tentacruel, dude. This ain't no Tentacruel.
and you know what? I think also Game Freak just not very good at optimizing games. I mean, I don't know how much X and Y you played, how much Sun and Moon you game.
I played X and Y.
It was laggy as fuck sometimes,
It
was it
was.
not? Yeah.
It
How much
was,
you want to
yeah.
bet it's the same on the Switch with fucking Sword and Shield? I'm gonna go Dynamax my Wailord and it's gonna fucking like creep to a halt.
I'm really worried about that.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait see,
And
man.
you know what? Like they had that excuse on the 3DS because it's like, okay, it's a little handheld console, and that's kind of where they were going with like all these HD renders. You know, the Switch probably can't handle it. Like, bitch, Witcher 3's coming to the Switch. Witcher 3.
Yeah. Game on. That's game on right there, dude.
Like, you can't tell me something that runs Skyrim at 60 FPS can't handle your Pokemon unless you're not optimizing your fucking game. Okay, go back to
I mean,
2D
I'm
or
starting
something.
I'm starting to think that Nintendo needs to actually start caring about graphics, like actually a little bit. You know what I mean? When it comes to their consoles, because it's
Yeah.
always been a background, right? And I'm talking this simply because of third-party games, like simply, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I can play Witcher and Skyrim, and they play well at good graphics settings, in handheld mode too. By the way,
Yeah.
I will say I don't know if it's all Nintendo, because Breath of the Wild has pretty gnarly graphics, and
Yeah.
even Mario
true.
Odyssey, they did a lot of
Mario
work.
Odyssey.
Yeah, it was really
Um,
really good looking.
Again,
But-
those two games run fine, but Pokemon, that's too hard, bro.
Can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm really worried about the online.
Oh, me too.
Uh,
100% me too.
that's the part I really want to be excited about, and like the quote unquote open world part of it. But I'm kind of pessimistic about it, given Nintendo's history.
We'll have to
Which
wait and
again I
see.
mentioned earlier is why I'm a little pessimistic about Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah.
It's
You know what I'm not pessimistic about is Fantasy Star Online 2, baby. Let's go.
Dude, I bet you that would run beautifully on the Nintendo Switch.
You
I
know
bet
what?
you.
It probably would. You have to
Probably
remember, this is a game that's fucking it's fucking 8
7 years old now, right?
7 years old. Yeah, it's like whatever. Like I just want to play it. You know, like
Yeah, man. I remember Phantasy Star Online 1 on the GameCube.
Ooh.
That shit was fun as fuck.
so good. It's so good.
Dude, the water boss, like it was like a big fucking sea snake, and you were on the platform. in the
Oh
sewer.
my god. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. That if you didn't know, like if you didn't have good for that fucking fight, good luck, dude. Like the good fucking luck. Fuck,
That
a
was
good game.
fucking hard, dude. I enjoyed
dude,
the fuck out of that game, actually.
My first time experiencing that game was watching someone fight that thing on the Dreamcast. And I was like, what is this game? I need to play this. But they couldn't let me make a character because the Dreamcast, its biggest flaw was that stupid memory card.
Only room for one, bro. Sorry.
Only room for one character, bro. Sorry. No, right? Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Nah, man. I think it's more Game Freak, man. I think they were really built for 2D games. Like, look at Soul Silver. Look how much shit was in that game. Like,
Soul Silver.
yeah, the amount of stuff you could do. It has solid online, like battles at least. I am with you, Trevor. I'm worried about the open world side of it. Like, I don't know. I think that's gonna suck personally, and I don't want it to, but I think it's going to.
I mean, let's be real. Like a Pokemon 2D game, I don't think anyone would give a fuck about. They'd just be happy. Oh, sweet Pokemon. Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
Bravely
Go back to
Default
2D.
was
Go
one of
back to
like the
sprite.
most fucking popular games on the Switch for the longest time, and that's a 2D fucking RPG. No one cares.
There you go.
And you know what? You go back to 2D with the amount of space and power you have with the Switch. You already have all the 2D models for the OG Pokemon.
Just put out another battle simulator, then do all the fucking 3D models there.
Yeah,
Done.
you could
Like-
finally do a
Like
game.
a Stadium
with-
3.
Yeah, you could finally do the game with all the regions. You'd have enough memory. You could do it.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not losing anything by playing this shit in 2D. I don't care. Kids don't care. I remember when I was a kid, fucking Rayquaza would pop up, and I almost shit my pants. I almost shit my little fucking 10-year-old pants. I was like, oh my god, this
10-year-old
dragon.
Flint.
Yeah.
10-year-old Flint.
Hell yeah, little baby Flint, fucking screaming at his fucking Groudon and Rayquaza encounters, fucking Ruby and Sapphire. No one cared. Okay.
Have you ever seen that video of a kid who gets a shiny?
I haven't, no, but I kind of want to.
Oh god, I gotta find that.
It's probably just pure unbridled joy, right there. Like you could bottle
Yeah,
that
dude.
shit.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna send it to you guys right now, and maybe I'll post it in the chat later. It is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
This kid, like I left a comment on my channels, maybe even a different one, but I literally say audio sounds like gay porn. Like it's so funny, dude.
Yeah. No, man. I was pumped for Sword and Shield. We got the Grookey emote in the Discord and everything, but fuck. There's a lot of question marks. The National Dex for me is the biggest fuck you, because I could deal with them slowly phasing out random encounters. I was a little iffy. I don't, I think that's an integral part of the game. I understand that mechanically there are some annoyances to that. I don't think it's completely gone. But them taking out the National Dex was just like, man, you guys have to listen to your fan base a little bit. You've built this fan base for 20 years around collecting and capturing all these Pokemon, and now you're going, man, fucking can't do that. Can't do that anymore. Yeah, it's just a fuck you. And I know a lot of people
Feels
were
like they're just catering to more casual audience now.
But that's like even more casual than the casuals who are collecting everything. Like that's I don't know.
Fuck the casuals.
Yeah, the ultra casuals.
Like I can buy
guess.
this for my kid for Christmas. You know, my little 7-year-old has never played the game before, casually. You know.
Yeah.
I want
That's
to
true.
feel like you have to have all this backstory knowledge or something.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you don't even need it for like I played Sun and Moon and I didn't need fucking backstory knowledge. Like I could have played that blind, never played a Pokemon game in my life. Like baby's first Pokemon.
It's just thought. Maybe that's not why, but I feel like that's part of the motive.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, you start getting into Pokemon. Do you want to learn 800 names or 100? You know, or however many they choose, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be probably about 400 to 600 Pokemon, roughly, which means a couple or 100 are getting the cut. But I think it's gonna be fucking Gen 2 and Gen 4. Well, right now they've confirmed the entire Kanto Dex. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well they already have all the models, so it's like.
Makes sense.
I mean they have all the models
150.
anyway.
Why
but-
not?
Yeah, which again, it's like, oh, we care about balance. Like, bro, all the Kanto Pokemon are trash. All their stats suck fucking DooDoo. All right, they're not good. They all suck. Except like Charizard and Mewtwo. Pretty much the rest of them.
Dude, Charizard sucks. Are you kidding me? Rock, it's fire flighting. Stealth Rock's like half it.
I know, but fucking he's got megas now, and it's
That's
you
fair.
know
That's
how
fair.
it is. But fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see.
That was
Comes out soon.
That was my little rant on it. I just wanted to fucking shout about Pokemon for a sec because it's pissing
I
me
got
off.
you.
I don't
I
know.
can't find the video. I will keep looking though. It's so funny.
Well, yeah. We got a community challenge, do we not, Mr. Trevor? We can fire that bitch off. Unless you got something else you want to bring up. I'm ranted out. I got my little mini rant out of the way.
I feel you. Well, you want to pull up the questions? I'll read the question, or pull up the answers. I'll read the question.
Sure, buddy. I'll pull up right now.
Okay. So, going into this week's community challenge that we get asked was, what game genres did you grow up playing? Is it different from what you play now? What were the original titles that were genre defining for you? It basically, what mattered to you growing up. It doesn't really matter if it's a household name or not. Just what got you into your favorite genres, or what were those titles that you'll always carry with you, kind of thing. So we got a few responses.
We did. I'm gonna go up to Guy Alsmighty. Hey, buddy, how's it going? He says, I grew up in the NES system era, so of course Mario Bros. Was the moment I realized that I loved to game. I'm 40 years old, so I've been gaming through many transforming games. Many that have been important to me were Dragon Warrior, NES version, and he even posted a pic with the cartridge, the true OG.
That's Dragon Quest, dude. Dragon Warrior is the original Dragon Quest.
There you go. See, there you go. Fucking entitled smashers. Who's this guy?
Funny how that works. Funny how that works.
I've never put so much time in a game or felt more excited to beat one. I still own a copy today, and the other would be Diablo because it introduced me to online gaming. Hell yeah. The OGs.
We got Diablo 4 leaked. Gonna be announced at BlizzCon this year.
No, phone mobile only. XD.
Overwatch 2.
Wait, are they actually making Overwatch 2, or is that just a meme?
No, it's genuine. I mean, it ain't gonna be called that, but it sounds like what they're going to do is they are going to. I don't know how closely you followed, but they've done a lot of PvE type missions and brought those into the game as events over the years, and people really taken a liking to them. So I think that they're going to. The new game is going to be PvE. That much is known.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's going to be a full-on story mode, which would be the sickest shit ever. Because if you like nothing else about Overwatch, you are a liar if you're trying to tell me that those cinematics aren't pog. So if they took those they took the story, the Overwatch universe, and they put that in a story mode beyond what they've been doing with the events already, dude, holy shit. I genuinely hope it's going to be like a single player co-op kind of game. But it'll be PvE in some aspect, and they'll keep PvP in the original game. This game is not meant to retire Overwatch by any means. I don't even know if they'll call it a separate game. Maybe it'll be like what Paladins was doing with Realm Royale, where originally it started as just another game mode and Paladins kind of thing. That you'll go to via the Battle.net launcher. But yeah, no, Real will be announced and confirmed at BlizzCon this year.
Cool. Right on, man.
But yeah, going back to what was said here, Mario Bros. Same. OG Mario was the first game I ever played. I still remember I don't even know what age I was. I mean, we're talking maybe like 5 or something. Playing with my dad and being dog shit at it. But that was the first game that I remember ever playing. So it is that nostalgia has always got a place in my heart. And shout outs to Odyssey for including some of those mechanics.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Zelatos says, I grew up with the NES, Run and Gun Contra, and Narc were my jam.
Ooh. There you go, Flint.
Contra boys, let's go. That shit sucked. Oh, so good. Such a good it still feels good to this day. But I quickly switched to PC gaming when a small developer released an RTS game called Warcraft, Orcs vs. Humans. I was hooked. Poured countless hours online playing the revolutionary ARPG Diablo, Warcraft 2, when Battle.net edition was released, Diablo 2, and turn-based tactical XCOM UFO Defense. For console, JRPGs quickly became my favorite genre, with games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, or Breath of Fire. Now I'm addicted to League of Legends or generic MOBA. Brian ain't here. We can call it Smite. And Metroidvania games like Ori, Hollow Knight, and Sundred.
Right.
Hell yeah, dude. Got a
Yeah,
couple people
I
here.
wouldn't say it's.
Well, you go
Yeah.
ahead, Trevor. You go ahead, Trevor.
I was just gonna say that's and that shift is pretty expected. It's between, well, I mean, like the Contra, RPGs. That's a whole nother thing, but between like the RPGs going to League and shit like that, I feel like RPGs are a gateway for MOBAs, or the other way around.
Yeah. It really depends what you're like. If you're playing a RPG and you go, man, I'd like more like intense combat with my friends, you move towards MOBAs. But if you're playing MOBAs and you're like, damn, this lore is fucking dope, you end up playing a lot more single player shit, which is totally fine. I think having one leading to the other is fine. I'm just pissed we missed out playing the Dead Island MOBA, dude. You know?
Unlucky, dude.
Fuck.
Not long for this world.
Ripper, probably like 4 players online right now playing 2v2s. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, that could be us. What are we doing? We're recording a podcast. We could be playing that. What the?
We could be playing the Dead Island MOBA right now.
Dude, you could be playing in the tournament.
Yeah, probably second place guaranteed. There's only one other team. How could we raking the money in? Snorlax under 64 says top 3 games of my childhood: Smash 64, Diddy Kong Racing, Final Fantasy Tactics. Also, big shout out to RPG Maker on the PlayStation 1. Can't wait for the new one to come to Switch.
There you go.
Nice, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Matt, what's
Actually, no.
yours? What's up, Trevor? So you go
Well,
first.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Yeah. I grew up with the N64. That's what I played the most of. So when I think of like influential games, it's definitely Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, the first Smash Brothers, and then I also went to my arcade a lot when I was younger, even. So like Street Fighter 2. I don't know. I played a lot of Street Fighter 2. That's basically, those are the big ones that influenced me. But like, I remember playing, like I said, going to my buddy's house, go to Dreamcast and playing like Sonic Adventure. That was the shit. And obviously Phantasy Star, the first one. I was like, this is the best game ever made. I need to play this more. And then got a GameCube, got that game. Fucking, I don't even know how many hours I spent playing that game. So, I still play it on PC once in a while on the PC mod or the PC fan made game, which is the same game. Like they did such a good job. Shout outs to them. Phantasy Star Burst Blue or Blaze Blue. You Google it, make an account. It's a lot of fun. Have fun, people. That's it. I mean, those are the big influencers. I could probably I don't know, Banjo Kazooie. I play a lot of. Like I just think of. I also played a lot of Rugrats in Paris, but I don't think that was one of the most influential games I've ever played. In fact, that game was dog shit, but hey, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, I remember playing the original Rugrats game. I remember that mission where you had the balloons on and you're on the ceiling and the whole thing was flipped. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. If it wasn't Rugrats in Paris, so I can't talk about it.
It wasn't, man. It's the OG one. OG Rugrats game.
So that's where I'm at.
Man, that's a callback. Man, you ever have one? You think back,
Dude,
like, damn,
yeah,
that was good.
Dude, the other day I was just like scrolling through YouTube, and like something came up, and it was some video, but they used music from Powerpuff Girls, and I was like, I got hit. I was so fucking nostalgic. Like, actually, I was like, whoa! Like, I had totally forgot that. Dun 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 dun, dun, and I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, boom!
Yeah.
It like kicked me right back to when I was like 8 years old, 6 years old, whatever. I don't know. When did Powerpuff Girls come out?
Oh man, early 2000s.
That's fucking
I guess.
That's So I was 6 or 7. Yeah, perfect. But fuck.
Oh man, dude, this made me look up Rugrats PS1 game. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. If you want, you could watch JonTron and Aaron played.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They played the N64 Rugrats in Paris, and that sums up the game. Like, actually, it's real bad.
That was N64. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, why was the Paris one first? What the?
I don't know, dude. It might have been they put out both those licensed games. They just put them out for everything.
Yeah.
Motherfucking dance game is going to the Wii still, but not the Wii U. I love it.
Yeah. Yo,
Oh my
they're
God.
remaking Battle for Bikini Bottom too, boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Square
Trelly's
up.
pumped.
Square
Trelly's
up.
pumped. Talk to him about it.
That shit's fun, man. It's a fun fucking.
Yeah, it was
game.
a good game actually. That was actually that was one of those licensed games that was way too good because considering it was a licensed game. Like, you guys ever play like X-Men Origins Wolverine on 360?
Yeah.
That movie sucks, but goddamn is that game good. That game is really good. Like, want to be Wolverine cut up dudes? Like, come on.
Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes it's just like you just get passionate people that know what they're fucking doing on a project for
Yeah,
a game
dude.
that shouldn't be good, but it
A
is.
game that was probably just like rush it, low budget, put it out in time for no one cares. But being Wolverine and lunging up and cutting people is a lot of fun, man. I tell you.
And the graphics weren't half bad either, which is the
Oh,
weird
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Put a little bit of time into it. Yeah. So is that it? Are we good?
Oh, we got more,
Yeah,
bro.
nothing else.
No,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I thought I was the last one. Go ahead. Keep
No,
going.
no, no.
We got to go back to Coffin Monkey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, we do. Coffin Monkey. We used to have a bunch of old arcade machines in my basement. Asteroid, Centipede, Frogger, all sorts of things. Basically, if Armageddon Day happens in real life, they'd fucking call me to blow it up. Oh,
That's
shit.
fucking dope, dude. That's fucking dope.
that's-
Oh, that's right. There's that Marvel arcade. I don't know if you guys saw that.
You cut out. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry, dude. You know how those buy those at Walmart right now? They have these that have Street Fighter and they
Oh,
have
yeah, the cabinets.
Rampage, Galaga. But they're like small cabinets, but they're still pretty big.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
putting a Ninja Turtle one out and a Marvel one out, and the Marvel one has the Punisher arcade game, Marvel superheroes, and X-Men: Children of the Atom, and all three of those games are actually top tier. And I was like, oh fuck, I might get that. Like, I would consider getting the Street Fighter one, but it's 3 versions of Street Fighter 2. Like, I like Street Fighter 2. Why would I spend $300 for 3 versions of it?
So you get bored of one, you're like, man, I don't want to play Street Fighter 2 anymore. Okay, let's load up Street Fighter 2
Like,
Turbo, boys.
If it had yeah, dude, and it's like, I have the anniversary edition. I have my own stick. Like, I don't need this. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
goddamn, X-Men: Children of the Atom, that's top tier. Shout outs to Flint's dad.
Yeah. Flint's in the back. Yep. Those things are cool, man. You put
Under
it in your game room.
consideration. I put it right here. Put it right here.
Well, you
Under-
say it
it's in
right here, but we
consideration.
can't see
Yeah,
it.
right-
Oh,
Shit,
shit,
right
guys.
here.
Oh,
Can't see.
dude, I totally forgot. God damn it. God damn it.
Right here in the void, in this corner of my black void.
Yeah, dude.
Really spruce the place up. All right. Horace Main, aka Willow, aka Bocce's #1 resident feeder, says, I always was an RPG platformer or sports player till I was a teen. Then I got more into shooters. In college, I started playing COD when Black Ops came out. But I have played and enjoyed all kinds of games from rhythm to high fantasy RPG to FPS. If the game is well developed, I will give it a shot. Yeah. There you go. Seeing a lot of RPG stuff in here, which,
Yeah, dude. I'm
I'm
downloading Fantasy Star Blue Burst right now, just so you guys know. I'm playing it
Oh.
out. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm too pumped. I'm too pumped.
man, that's good.
I wonder-
Fucking have a
I wonder
passion,
if my
man.
account's still there. Dude, I hope my account's still there. They say that they never delete your account on the fan website, but I'm hoping. I'm gonna hold them to it because I had high
That's
level
a-
shit.
That's some good stuff. All right. Fro Double G, the other Baji resident feeder, comes in and says, Toddler Fro liked Mario. Young Fro liked Donkey Kong Country and Crash Bandicoot. Teen Fro liked Elder Scrolls and Halo. New Adult Fro likes drugs and DC Online Universe. I don't think one of those is a video game. I'm just throwing it out
Wait
there.
a second.
That's funny because I know for a fact that current day Fro likes dick.
Oh, got him!
Got him. See me at Worlds, bitch. Love you, Fro.
Yeah. Current Fro, League of Legends for life. Wait a minute. I think they're
on.
using League of Legends as code for Smite. I think that's what's going on here. Everyone's
Hold
scared
on.
to say Smite in the SQA Discord. I think that's what's happening.
Hold on here. Hold on here. Wait a minute.
I'm holding on.
Something doesn't seem right.
I haven't done the math on this. I haven't popped out the calculus for this, but I think I remember Fro playing in a different mobile game. Maybe he's playing League of Legends now. I don't know.
Isn't he on like a fan council or like something that he talks to the devs for like
Yeah, it's League of Legends, right?
Oh no, it's not League, it's Dota, dude.
It's
He's playing
Dota.
Him and Mike
right.
Ross, dude. Him and Mike Ross.
Dude. You know, Rick Fox, the one he used to own Echo Fox for League.
Rick Fox, dude.
Yeah, too. He fucking used to own Echo Fox. But
Yeah, dude.
what made me laugh is he's been posting his fucking match results on his Twitter. He's like Iron 2. He's like the lowest fucking rank.
I saw that shit.
Really?
But he finally promoted. He finally got out to carry his fucking boat anchor team. But he's like
Hey.
the bottom of the bottom tier. Like those
That's how
people.
it be.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there smiling. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just really bad. I'm sorry. That it is what you know. Poor man, but good on him for sticking with it.
Yeah, dude. Shout outs to that guy.
Hell yeah. The true, real Silent Reveries, waking up from his nut nap. Just kidding, it's Brian from Camp Dirt. Finished playing Kumbaya, coming in, says, I played a lot more genres as a kid than I tend to play now. Kumbaya. My main genres were JRPGs, platform action games, fighting, some shooters, and a surprising amount of racing games. Brian, I have never heard you talk about a racing game in your life. I'm in contention. I want to hear your top 3 racing games next time you're on. Now as an adult, it's mostly JRPGs and Western RPGs, a few action games here and there. Before Matt and me got rehyped for fighting games, I was on a many-year hiatus from them. I grew to overall dislike shooters, and I don't know why I don't play racing games anymore. I thought you needed a steering wheel to play racing games now. I thought that was like the rule. Like you had to have the full fucking... Every racing game person I see on Reddit has a fucking cockpit attached to their computer for some reason. I'm like...
It's true, dog.
Hell yeah.
I
Get that elitist status, baby.
Hell, dude, the only racing game I ever played was the Corvette racing game on the Xbox 360, and all you could race were Corvettes. But you
Wait, you didn't play Gran Turismo
Nope.
or the original Need for Speed games?
Nope. Never played a Need for Speed game.
Oh
Ever.
my god.
Need for Speed is pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Never done it. Never was. I was like, man, I don't like. I fixed my own car, but I'm not like a car guy. I'm not like, fuck yeah, look at all this horsepower. I'm like, can it get me to point A to point B? And in racing games, I don't know, man. I don't find them exciting. That's just might get cooked for that, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
man, I don't make the rules. I just make them up. It's what it is.
All right. Flint, well, I'll allow you to transition from that and just talk about those early games that you were really into. All
Ooh,
that shit.
Good transition.
What's
Phil.
your input?
You know what? As much bitching as I just did, Pokemon was the game that I really remember from my childhood. We didn't have a lot of consoles growing up, so it was like I had my Game Boy Advance, fucking 46 AA batteries, and Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Ruby, and just fucking played that shit. Definitely got me super into gaming because it was like this whole other world, RPGs sort of stuff. Like kind of middle school, high school, I really got into shooters, first-person shooters, Call of Duty, Halo.
You know what? The first Halo and Halo 2 were big. I remember that.
They were super fun, man.
Yeah, those are also pretty big influencers. Yeah.
Big one I played if I wasn't playing on Xbox on PC, a game called Combat Arms. If you ever heard of that, probably not. It was
Sounds familiar, but I don't think I played it.
It was one of those
I
like
just heard of it.
free to play Korean shooters. That's like it's not good, but it had a stable connection. It could run a potato, and it had headshots, but then also nut shots. So if you shot someone in the testicles, again, it was a one-shot kill. Then you got an accolade. So those games I've really enjoyed. Growing up as a kid. Now I'm still playing pretty much the same mix, I think, with MOBAs thrown in. I was never a MOBA person like in middle school, high school. I had people try and get me to play League, and I'd always get mad because I was so used to first-person shooters. I'm like, I have this whole keyboard here, and you're telling me I can't use any of it to like move. I have to fucking click away. This is bullshit. And it just didn't click for me. That's why I was so into Smite, because I was like, oh, I can move, can juke stuff.
I can do what I want.
I can think and things happen. Yeah, that was it for me. That's about it. That's it. That's all for me. Do we have a community challenge for this coming?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Forgot. Hello? Flint just completely All right, we might as well shut this down, boys.
Shut her down.
What?
What?
Just handed me the hard L.
I thought you already answered. What the fuck?
Never. No point. I was just here for commentary on other people's answers.
Trevor,
so I'm gonna pass the baton to myself after handing it
Trevor,
so well.
I apologize wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
That
Roll
was
back the tape. Cut this out.
Trevor, that's my answer. How about you? What do you have as far as input goes?
Wow, Flint, I'm really happy you asked. I'd be super disappointed if you didn't ask.
Damn.
Since you did ask, though, allow me to answer. And man, do I have a weird repertoire for you.
I can't wait.
Number one comes to mind. Ape Escape. OG, baby. I don't give a shit. That game franchise, so fucking good. Literally the number one game I'm going to go get when I make the journey to get to this retro game store that's like an hour away from us. Because somehow in Atlanta, the closest one is an hour away.
Damn, dude.
Ape Escape was the fucking shit. Catch those monkeys with the net. Easy. Another turn here. I also was into racing games. My two favorite were Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 and Need for Speed Underground on the GameCube. I played the shit out of that. Oh my god. Then Smash Melee. 100%, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I didn't have an N64. The consoles I really grew up on were like the PS1 and the GameCube.
Right.
I didn't get a 64 till much later. So in that, James Bond, Agent Under Fire, and Nightfire. Like I had every single James Bond game that ever came out on the GameCube. And I love the shit out of them, but Agent Under Fire and Nightfire were the shit. I would just like face bots all day. And like the quote unquote multiplayer mode they had. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Then surprise pick here. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Oh, yo.
Dude, Matt, you know what's up?
I know what's up.
Yeah. Dude, I just now, because I was looking it up while we're all talking, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger got remastered and put on Steam.
It did.
Had no idea.
Yep.
It's also planned to go on the Switch. So Pog. But a lot of this, I mean, like that kind of stems from like the Mario N64 game style, Croc, Spyro, not so much Crash, but the same kind of 3D platformer title. But the boomerang mechanics were super fun. It was I don't know. I was just played the shit out of that. But since then, shooters have been my grind for most of my gaming history it's growing up after that. I didn't get a 360, like a modern platform, quote unquote, until I got a 360 like 3 years late. And so I started on MW2 and I played the fuck out of that. I was like, I still remember how dog shit I used to be. like when I first got it, and then I grinded my ass off, and you know me, got super competitive. But so it was like shooters for so many years, and then I found Smite, and kind of the rest is history now.
Yeah, Smite was a big one.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
Oh, hold on. All right, wee woo in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have a news update for you? Okay,
Oh.
hold on. Something just came in the newsroom. Let me get the test tube. All right, I got it.
Trevor?
All right, let's see what the note
What
says.
just came up?
All right.
Are you bullshitting? Is this
Wait.
actually real? Like,
Wait. This can't be real. Bryce Willard has woken up from his slumber, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
We got him.
Wee woo. Holy shit!
It's a tear from my
Can't
eye.
believe it, boys.
Think I got abducted by
2019.
aliens?
Oh my god. Let's hand out some L's, man. You know what? You may have handed me that L, but at the end of the day, we gotta remember, we as a collective here need to focus on handing that L to Bryce.
Yeah, hold on.
My boy.
I'm gonna find a gif of Brad Marchand crying, and I'll send that to.
There you go. Get his ass, man.
Get his ass.
The nerves of this guy. I can't.
The L, dude. Hand this guy an L.
But in perfect timing too. The moment I finish up and end my little story on Smite, there he goes. Wakes his ass up. Can't believe him.
He would probably say like SCOM or something. Those are the games he played. Navy SEAL.
SOCOM.
Right?
SOCOM.
Man, he say Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite since day one.
It's true, dude.
Dude, you know, for you guys that don't know him, since he can't speak for himself, Bryce is a huge Fortnite fan. Secretly plays it every single night when we all quote unquote log off. Guy's addicted. It is actually insane.
I've seen him build a whole residential neighborhood. Actually, like, you know, he's really in there.
Dude's insane. I mean, absolutely bonkers. Like, he just goes in creative mode and just builds one by ones all day long. I do not understand it, but I mean, dedication, I guess.
Respect the craft.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he was sleeping in the middle of the day. I mean, he was up to 6 a.m. building one by ones for hours. I mean, that guy, it's insane. You'd think he'd just go to Minecraft if he was going to do that, but I mean, dedication. He just wants to just build forehead, you know?
Just build, bro.
just click heads. Forehead.
He's finally awake. All right. Now that Trevor has answered his answer, do we have a community challenge for the people for next week?
You know, I've been a little conflicted about this one. I wanted to kind of do an E3 roundup and kind of do everybody's top 3 now that everything's simmered down but I mean, we kind of already did that here today, so I'm throwing that out. Maybe if anything, talking about the new consoles, because now we have so many game passes that got announced between Uplay, Xbox Game Pass, the Origin Pass. I think it's just literally called that. You know, all this stuff is coming out, and these titles are not PC exclusives. They're on console as well. That said, you know, I think what is that called? Is it Stadia? What am I thinking of? That cloud-based. Am I right? Is it Stadia?
Stadia.
Okay. Then we have that coming out, which is going to be this cloud service for playing games. I mean, is it just me, or does it feel like, you know, we're really opening up the gates for moving everything to either the cloud, you know, or really pushing these more subscription-based services to a serious point? Because right now it's just kind of like developer-based. We don't have anybody really monopolizing outside of, maybe you can make the argument for Xbox going to do it. But it feels like we're really on this this huge change in the industry and how games are distributed. Obviously, like Project Scarlet's got announced, so and we got the PS5, so console is not dead by any means. But it really feels like maybe after that we are going to start shifting towards possibly even more cloud-based developers that are going to come into the game because they won't have to worry about as much hardware restrictions. Now, that I don't know because Stadia, their whole thing is like you don't need hardware because you're going to play off our hardware kind of thing. If they do it really well, other people pick up on that. I mean, everything could change. It'd be fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We fall, and I'm obviously not trying to pick up what we all think. I have my thoughts on it and beyond what I just said. How we feel about that?
Yeah, I like that one. I got some thinking for that one to do. I think.
Yeah, same.
Hell yeah!
I'll
All right,
clean that up. I'll post that up.
beautiful. Yeah, we'll post that. We'll post that up. It'll be out in time for next week's recording. With that all being said, I think we can wrap it up. Matt, you want to close us out here from the void?
Yeah, I'll close us into the void. Thank you so much for checking us out, guys. Make sure you click some of the links in the description. Check out our Discord. There's some good memes we pop in. We define gamer. We gatekeep people out of the gaming community. We keep them thoughts at bay, or we actually don't. That was a meme for those who get it. But hey, you would get it if you joined the Discord. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter. We like to post some good memes, sports memes, gaming memes. We just all around chill people. And write to us. Communicate, people. Educate. Get out there. Talk to Trevor. He's lonely, man. Talk to lonely Trevor. You can follow us all, like I said.
I'll go rename myself. 1 sec.
Lonely Trevor.
Yeah, at Lonely Trevor in the Discord.
Yeah, you can follow us, like I said. The links. Follow me at MadmanMattYT. You can follow Flint at Micromanatee. Follow Trevor at War Hates Peace. We out there. And then the other two guys, fuck them, they're not here. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. I'm gone. I'm leaving. I don't have a camera. I'm waving, and I don't have a camera. That's fine, though. We out there.
Bye-bye.